Hello, everyone. Welcome to Camppatton Family Compound. It's time for the Monday night Fireside Chat. And tonight's starting topic is utility and credit card scams. How's everybody doing out there? All righty. So, whoa, we got a lot of people in the side chat here. We got only got a couple of usually there's about like 20 or 30 comments in there, and we're just starting out here. Got Kaylin Strain here, and Where to Begin Homestead, Gear Grinding, and Shawnee. And we got 5 other people that are just lurking. Welcome, lurkers. Great to be here. I had to put on that. I've been having to put on the you have to be a subscriber to make comments. It only takes 30 minutes. You just log in normal, like your normal stuff. Then you just you make a comment. But because of all the trolls that are out there, last night on Garden State Gardener, he got hit several times by somebody trying to pretend to be him. They just created an account called the Garden State Gardener, and everybody instantly knew it wasn't him because it just had a G in a pink circle, and everybody ammed on him and hammered him out. So, hey, Suburban Hillbilly, hey, Prepper 101. I've known a few people have gotten scammed by being married, Prepper 101. I mean, that was the whole idea behind the getting married, was to scam them out of their money. And fortunately, the one guy after his first marriage made the second wife, prenup. I got screwed over the first time, prenup. She goes, no problem. She actually loved him. But yeah. Alrighty. So, so anyways, so there are scammers out there. They've been hammering on Courtney's channel. They've hammered on, Laura's, Hedgehog Homestead. I've been seeing them pop up on a lot of people's, live streams. And with, most of the time they're doing that, they'll get something and they'll, hit, cut, paste, so you get about 5 in a row of the XY 1, 2, 3 XYZ meet girls for whatever, and the type I'm talking about. So yeah, but I'd say the trolls are out, and some of those the trolls are actually I haven't seen them for a while, but they used to be doing scams as well. Someone comment in a thing 2 or 3 times, they comment, wait 5 minutes, comment, it's the exact same comment. Yeah, I got so and so for real. I got this really cheap at so and so place. In a prepper channel, talk about what some prepper tool or supply, and they're talking about I got canning jars really cheap over here at this place here. Email me and I'll tell you how you can get it. Hey, Mary Beth Smith, how's it going? And Janice, Where to Begin Homestead? Did you see Joe's seeds for today? You won. So yeah, so you need to email Joe and tell him, send me the seeds. Hey, Q, how's it going?
Good. Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine. Cool. So we're going to talk about scams for a little bit, and then we're going to jump on to the weight loss challenge. Woohoo! All righty. All right. So let me bring up the slideshow here. Boom, there it is. And there are a lot of scam. The big scam right now is on people's utility bills. Why? And I froze. the reason why they're doing it on utility bills is it's wintertime, and people are really afraid of having their heat turned off, their power, whatever, get turned off. And so there's a lot of fake letters going out, especially in places that hadn't been hit so hard before, and they are getting hit hard now. For that extra cold from the polar vortex, warning people, hey, you exceeded so much, blah blah blah. You need to pay this much now, or we're gonna have to turn off your electricity, or we're gonna have to turn off your gas, or whatever. Hey, it's CB at Hugo Homestead, and so those are going out a lot. Everybody's. I see there's a lot of information out there. If someone's demanding you use a prepaid cash card or use cryptocurrency or something to pay it right now, 100% sure, 100% it's a scam. This comes from San Diego Gas and Electric. They've started putting up a bunch of stuff on it because if they want, like they're saying, if they insist on payment on credit card, debit card, or cryptocurrency, or even using, I just lost it here. The app. I can't think of the app now that people transfer money on a lot. Besides Vim, they're starting to use Venmo now too, but the big app. Geez, can't think of it, folks. The one that you buy a lot of stuff on eBay and other places with. Anyway, you have type apps. They say use load my account. You got to load it to our account and have a fake account set up in the name of your local utility company. Now, Cash App is a different one. PayPal, that's it. PayPal, yeah, and so there are a lot of things coming. Hey Jay, how's it going? So there's a lot of them coming out with different things. So I mean, there have been a lot of scam alerts going out. I think this is my last slide. That was my last slide. When I retired, they refused to let me retire. The guys on my team every time they get stuff like this, they send me emails listing of all the different things that I got. Now I can't post those because they'd get in trouble because I'm no longer working for Homeland Security and I'm not working for a law enforcement agency. So, but they send out the one that they send out to law enforcement agencies to me, so I know what's going on because they know I'll talk about it. Hey, Canadian, how's it going? Yeah. Now, I would have to say, like on the poll I put up there on have you anyone tried to scam you? I consider there are two types of scams. There's the passive scam where they email 40,000 people and hope to get 5 people to respond. I don't count that really as someone trying to scam me. That's someone trying to annoy me because that's all it does. And what really annoys me is the email ones that, about Camp Lejeune. That's the one that really, because, hey, I was never in the military. Camp Lejeune has nothing to do with me. So why would they be emailing me? They're emailing every email address they can find, trying to get people to sign up. And I would have to say that 90% of these, 95% of these are scams. Every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in. Usually it's just questions. For the first couple of years, it was questions. Hey, how do we handle this? How do we work this program? How does that work? Oh, man, emails and calls I was getting the first 6 months was unbelievable. Do ex-husbands count? I'm not sure where to go, how you're going with that, CB, but unless you're on a good terms with an ex, and probably anything dealing with an ex is not a good thing. But I'm going to pop over to my email. I'm not going to show it. I got in my 2 email accounts. The one, I had about 30 of them in there. And earlier today, I'm just going along, blah, blah, blah. My delete spam. And it's like, oh, crap, I wanted to save those so I could read those off tonight. Fortunately, I wasn't in both emails, so I saved the other one up here. I only got 5 in here right now. First scam in my spam folder. Car Shield. Welcome to Car Shield, not a 191. That's a scam. Cash App. You've received a direct deposit of $2,500. That one's a scam because I don't have Cash App anywhere, let alone on the CFC email. Exclusive casino. Claim your bonus and free spins now. All this other stuff. Yeah, that's another. All the casino ones there. And here's one that came from Camppatton Family Com. Period. You won 25. You won 5,000 Sam's Club cash card. Congratulations. Then it goes on. You can get a $90 promo reward. Wait a minute. They just said 5,000 in the subject line, but then they say 90. Instant scam. And then MGM Casino. Enjoy $25 free play on the house. Another scam, because these guys, the actual companies do not have that email. So I know those are scams. I've thought about that, but it's the paperwork to become a consultant. I would had to start that paperwork a year and a half before I retired. Oh, was it when they call us and do the spiel? Say, hey, do you have a big closet home? I say, hang this up in it. Click. If I, yeah, that's it. If you report it to the company being spoofed, that's a good thing to do. But the thing is, a lot of these guys will change their email addresses like you wouldn't believe. I got one. I think I had like 12 or 13 different ones that Q stepped out for a bit, that had the exact same body, but it came from a different email address. And so you report one, and they're using 20 other email addresses, or 10 or 15. Now it's gonna be kind of hard for them to get them to shut it down. The one thing that I've for the phones, talking about on the phones, we had the DHS's phone system is I'm losing the acronym. It's internet based, and it's a link system and stuff. Occasionally we would get a robocall that just calls numbers, and we'd dial up on the first number, and we'd answer and say, did you hear, we'd answer it, and they answer, hello, Department of Homeland Security, how may I help you? And they go right into their spiel, and it's like, did you hear how I answered the phone? You were calling a federal agency. Click. All right, get ready, guys. Sure enough, 2 seconds later, the next phone in sequence would ring. And usually that time you would just pick it up and wait. And as soon as they start the spiel, you go, hello, you've reached the Department of Homeland Security. How may we help you? Click. And when they call the third one, we wait until they start the spiel. Are you that stupid? And then, that usually, what? You're calling federal numbers. And then they never called the fourth or fifth one. They realized that all these numbers in a row were a federal agency. But then we had 2 other lines which were not in a part of that were regular landlines, and we get those a lot of times on that one. And that phone we answered specifically. You have reached the emergency line of the Department of Homeland Security. How may we help you? What is your emergency? And usually that freaks them out too. Yeah, they changed the company name. Like one of the ones have here, instead of being, I get stuff from PayPal, only it says PayPal.com or PayPal.net. It's, so it's not from PayPal. And I go, eh. And that's right. They prey on the elderly. Now, but what's going on right now is especially dangerous for the elderly. They'll call and they're saying, especially if an area that's had a power outages. Yes, you recently had a power outages. Yeah, we sent you the information saying how you can help pay for the repairs on the power lines in your neighborhood. As a customer, you haven't responded at all. You need to respond and complete a payment form. Otherwise, we're going to turn off your power, which is pure BS right out of the gate. But it freaks some people out. And what's what we got here? Yeah, I've seen that one too. I've never responded to it. It's because it automatically went to my spam folder, because I only probably get about 1 or 2 a month that don't get snagged by my spam folder. And those I found out they don't do a block mailing. They do a rapid fire mailing. And because it's a rapid fire and it's only going to one recipient at a time. And so the spam folder generally doesn't catch it until several people mark it as spam, and then it picks up on the text of the body. And when they see the exact same text come out, then it starts, pulling it off. Yeah, the health insurance scams are rampant. Hang on, let me check my other email, bring it up here, see if I got any more come in there. No more have come in. The Monsanto scams, the Camppatton scam, the Bayer chemical scams, all these ones. Bob has his Skype scammers, which he loves to torture for weeks on end, and days on end, and they're trying to there's a class action suit going on. To join into it, you got to do this, and this, and you got to pay $25 to become part of the class action suit, and then they just they collect the $25, and sometimes they send update emails. Oh, our expenses are growing. We need some upfront money to continue continue it. Try to get another $20 or $10 out of people. Well, if you're collecting that from 20 or 30,000 people, even if it's only 3,000 people, if you're doing 3,000 people a month and you're getting $20 from them, that's $60,000 a month. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Kaylin doesn't have a car. How can she have a vehicle warranty? But yeah. So probably the one thing I want to get to on this here is to get everybody to bring it up at your church, synagogue. Crap. All right, Kaylin, I forgot the name of your specific building name. I apologize, but your religious organizations, meeting centers and stuff, post it on the board. Get your religious leader to talk about it in services, to say, hey, this is going on. Mosque, that's it. Thank you, mosque. And talk about it, and to warn everybody, especially the elderly, and have everybody there who has parents who aren't there that week talk to their parents and warn them about this. All right. Oh, hidden agent. We used to, as teenagers, we used to have fun with those guys. Yeah, it was even back when I was a teenager. We'd get the phone callers, and we'd answer as soon as they say start, going to rattle, rattle, rattle. We'd answer something like, "This is the Martinez Mortuary. You stab them, we slab them. How can I help you?" Or, Contra Costa Sheriff's Office. Which piggy do you want? And that usually, as when they're just calling regular business, regular home numbers and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. That's one of the things to do and stuff is just, unfortunately, these people have no scruples. The scammers are worse than the regular telemarketers. And so yeah, it's one of those things. And what's interesting is we nailed one company though. We'd all at the office. We'd all got all our phones put on the do not call list, the federal one, and put out there. And this one company was calling, and after the third one of us got it, we put a trace on them, and called the FBI and let them have fun. And say, hey, go raid these guys. They're violating the do not call list, and they're calling federal agents. But you never seen so happy of a bunch of federal guys, FBI guys, going to kick down a door. Because they went in, they took everything out of there, all the phones, all the computers, all the files. They cleaned that place out. And the company didn't get any of it back. And because they just held it and said, no, until it goes to trial, you're not getting it. And even after you go to trial, you're going to be found guilty because, hey, we got audio recording. So your dead meat company folded and disappeared, but they had all the owner's fingerprints, ID, all the information, and when they went to set up again, they nailed it. Q, that's all right. First time going live is always difficult for some people. All righty, so that's the main push here for the scams. I know Bob has told some lovely stories. When he knows it's the scammers, when they're Skyping him, he'd respond back. I'm mentally disabled a little bit, and I'm elderly, and they would just, oh, dollar signs, yeah, and he would lead them on for what I know he said days and stuff. Hey Joe, how's it going? Hey zombie prepper. And so, asked for a win. They told him she just lit out the window. Good one. But there's so just make sure all the elderly people get advised of it. And now here's the other flip side of that coin. All the kids that have just moved out of mommy's and daddy's house or are on their own, they need to be warned as well because, hey, they don't have all the looking for the run specific word. They don't have all the experience, but that wasn't the word I was looking for, to spot these things and respond appropriately to them. And so, happy birthday, Kaylin Strain. And where to begin? Okay. Yeah, getting them to hang up on you is kind of cool. Yeah, I had one says, you can't do that. One of the ones called me on my private home, was at home saying, you're not on the list. Yeah. And so after the third time he called, he tried calling in the middle of the night. Unfortunately, in the middle of the night, I was already up going to work. And so when he called me once at work, we traced him too. We didn't call the FBI. we went over. My team went over personally and paid it. Knocked on his door. Yeah. All right. So with that, I think I've. Is there anything more about scams we need to talk on, or should we move on to the weight loss challenge? Get some more information out here on the weight loss challenge. So let me see here. Let me go into settings here so I can change that. Show background, so I still have it in there. No, I took it out. Dang it. I forgot to load it up. Let me see if I can find it. Did you guys show up? No, we didn't. We showed up in a couple of just you're not gonna believe it. We showed up in a couple of minivans. Yeah, okay, where is it? Let me see if I can find this here real quick. Dang, gotta go on the other one here real quick. Where did I put it? Dang. Dang, I was trying to bring up the background for it, and I can't remember where I put it now. Oh, well. I'll just leave this up. All right. So let's go over here. Okay. Yeah, I had that as a picture somewhere just to throw it behind me, but I can't find where I put it on this computer. Does your hang on, let's go back. All right, so welcome to the CFC weight loss challenge. When you step on your scale, does it go, oh my God, at you? Or does it go, help? So I just had to throw those out there. I saw those and I grabbed those. So what must be Monday? A Volkswagen Microbus now. He's gonna say, you see a couple black Suburbans pulling your neighborhood. People go, oh. You see a couple of minivans going down the street. Nothing. Yeah, Kaylin can't join because her scale maxes out at 11 pounds. All righty. So one of the things here, we're going to do, all right, so Q has volunteered to be one of the captains. I would like to try to do 3 teams instead of 2 teams. That gives it a little bit more interplay between teams and stuff. It's not just us against them. It's us against them with them. Oh, wait, we're switching to alliances, and we're going to, make it more fun, We now know. Actually, I did a video showing my feet when I did for Courtney's measuring down, and then people go, how do you get your feet looking so nice? And I did a video showing how I soak my feet and what I soak them in and stuff. So no toenail polish there. The wife even tried, well, can I paint your toenails? I go, nope. Not unless you let me cut your hair first. She said, no. All righty. So I've made things a little easier. I don't know if anybody remembers how things got a little confusing and problematic at the end of Courtney's, trying to determine which team had gained and lost most and everything else. So I created something here. I created a tracking spreadsheet, and basically you have the team captain's name goes first, and you put all the different members in. Actually, let me give you an example of it filled out partially. So the captain is Carl, and then Bob, and then Stuart, Kevin, Phil, and Dave. Wait a minute, those are the minions. Yes, those are the minions. And the first, hey, Our Cabin in the Woods. Hey, Adventures of Outdoor Eagle. And so basically, the starting day, everyone would need to report to their captain what their weight is. Preferably with a photograph of the scale, sending it to the captain just the first day and the last day. Okay, so those are actually the two main days that matter for as the challenge go, but not as far as support. And so the team captain would enter the numbers in. You would not send the photographs to me. You would send it to your team captain only. You know, text it to them, whatever, and they can put it in there and then delete them. And then every week, you know, like Courtney was doing, everybody, you know, reports their weight in there. Now, down below here, in the blue colors here, in the bluish gray background, that's the team total weight. The number froze. The numbers below that here are as how much the team has lost from the start. So week 2, this team has lost 5 pounds total from the start. Week 2, they've lost 15 pounds total from the start. Week 3, they gained a little bit of weight back. You know, and that's what it goes down. And I didn't do, you know, of course, I didn't fill out the rest of it. The down here on the far, well, come on, stick over here. There we go. Over here on this side over here, we have for each person shows how much they lost during the individuals lost during the challenge. That will not be shared out with anybody, but you can ask your team captain, how much have I lost? And they can tell you what you know, in case you forget what your starting number was, they can give it to you. However, those that want to know what their starting number was, now wait a minute, hang on, did I get a bad sheet in here? Yeah, I got a bad sheet in there. Oh, that's just some of the, those are the only two interested so far. I created this for individuals. So the team captains will get a copy of this spreadsheet. They can send the copies out to individuals. And so you can fill out how this works is, let me show you. So I filled this one out and some examples. So the purple with the green lettering is your target by week. That gives you a little extra incentive to a right now target to work at. You have your end date target, but you also have a right now target so you can judge how you're doing. And then so like here on the 15th, my target was for the 15th will be 199 and say it was 202. And then if I weigh myself during the week, I can put it in red what I'm weighing during the week and on every Sunday. That way I can see how I'm going, where I pick up a little bit after Valentine's Day or whatever, you know. And so that, and this is individual. This does not get shared with anybody. This is for the individual people to use so they can say, so they can see how they're doing on their own. All right. And then of course the what the numbers in here would be reported from the team captains to me, and then I'll track it on one for each team. I got one set up for each team, and I can just fill it in with and I don't want names for on mine. I won't have the names. They'll just read me names numbers down. I don't know what anybody weighs. They'll just tell me, well, like they'll just say, they'll just tell me just what the numbers are. I'll enter them in. I said, I'll confirm what the total final number is, such as, so the total final number is, 986 for the team for the first week, 980, and I can just, track it that way. And that way, when it comes in, I can give a, like at the end of the month, okay, right now, team 1 is ahead. They've lost 5 pounds more than team 2, who's lost 2 pounds more than team 3. And nobody knows who's losing, who's doing what, but the numbers are out there a little bit to show, so everybody knows how they're doing a little bit, but only the individuals know exactly what they're doing and their team captain. So if the team captain sees someone struggling, they can give that person some encouragement, whether it's just a simple email, a text message, whatever it is, offer to chat, whatever. And that's, and that'll be easy to go. Hey, Barry, how's it going? So Barry's come in. Our Cabin in the Woods has come in. Did I miss anybody else coming in? Yeah. Yeah, we have a real good scale in California, but when I moved up here, my wife got me the one of the cheapest ones from Walmart. Yeah, I know it's cheap because I can get on it and I can watch it, and the longer I stand on it, it'll go up to like 201. As I stand on it, all of a sudden it's 202. I keep standing on it. About 30 seconds later, it's 203. And it'll pick up to 4 pounds if I just stay standing on it. So basically, I get on it and, all right, there's my starting time number. Okay. And I froze. All right, so I'm going to throw this out here. And so if any, I know I posted the link to a lot of people. So, but if any of the others would like to come up here and talk about weight loss, what's good, what you found worked, what you found didn't work, and now we can help each other out and losing weight. Because I was doing pretty good till it got really cold. When it got cold, my body goes, oh, heck no, it's time to store fat. We need to insulate ourselves against the cold. I got 3 bulging discs, 2 protruding discs, and a flippy floppy disc. And when it gets cold, the muscles in my back go tighten up, and I go all tweaked. Starting date. That's the thing we need to set. All right. We can't start until we get, participants to join on the teams and get the teams assigned. I would have loved to have got going on the 15th, but it's kind of slow rolling. We may wind up starting on the 29th. And if we start on the 29th, I can make the adjustments to the auto formulas I have in the spreadsheet. I can eliminate the first 2 columns and correct the auto formulas and make it work. Actually, I'll just change the dates across the top. That'd be easier. Yeah, I'll just change the dates across the top, and it'll just run on that. We're going to run until July 2nd. And so that gives us out about, 5 months thereabouts to it's not what it's saying. You're not trying to do it quick in a 2-month period. 5 months, you can plan out, okay, I need to lose I need to lose 35 pounds, give or take. That's my end goal, is get down to 165. Well, as I started out here, let me put this back up here again. So as I did the personal weight here, I put it as going down 1 pound a week during the wintertime, because it's harder to lose weight in the wintertime. So I figured 1 pound a week in the wintertime. And then once we get into May, I started dropping it down 2 pounds a week. Now, if you can do better than that, perfect. But you can set your own goals. This is just what I put in as an example for me. So see, the weight loss tracker that goes out is blank, and you can put in however much you figure you're going to lose a week. And yeah. And that's one of the things I did discover when I was carrying in the firewood when it was so friggin' cold and I was going through a lot of extra firewood. Carrying in those boxes, that was more work. Out there shoveling the snow when I could stay out there when it was cold. I burned more heat and stuff. And when the grandkids were coming over more and dragging Grandpa all around the house, playing, running around and stuff, I lost more weight too. Hey, Soldier's Girl Prepper. I'm just an idiot. My husband called me an hour ago, and you just remind me to check on him. Yeah. Now, the gym, Oh yeah, gyms have all this nice equipment and stuff, but you got to drive to the gym to work out, then drive home. Around town here, especially even during the wintertime, I'll see two groups of 3 ladies or 4 ladies each in each group go walking by the street you see right here in front of my house. In the summertime, it's like, here goes a group of 4 or 5, here goes a group of 4 or 5, here goes a group of 3 or 4, and here goes a couple of guys. Granted, these are more older people. Gee, I'm in that group now. They're out and they just walk around town looking at everything and talking to everybody. And they go out and they walk for a couple hours every day. Then there are some other ones like Anthony Pimento Prepared. He says, you know, and one of the things just like he was doing there was he put on his bug out bag and just walk around. Go out for a walk, for, you know, a 2-mile walk, 3-mile walk, and see how fast he could do it. And once he was up to a good speed, then he would add more weight to his backpack. All right, Soldier's Girl. And so, yeah, there are different ways that you can exercise. I went and bought myself a little bench up here, and it's one of those ones. I think I got it from Walmart, or maybe I got it off of Amazon. But basically, it's a bench. You sit on it. And you can do. It has weights on the front. You do the curls this way. You can do the arm lifts this way. You can use your legs to lift it. You lay on your stomach, do your legs to curl back. You can lay on your back and do the overhead pull like this with it. There's about 20 different exercises you can do on it. And then I also have, if the snow ever melts enough where I can get into the one cargo container, I have one of those gazelles. Remember Tony Little and his gazelle, his exercising thing with the legs going this way and that. I have one of those out there, but when I moved it up here, one of the leg pieces fell off, and I just found it. So that's how come I haven't been using it, because otherwise it'd be cutting into the carpet. So now I can get that up here and start using and getting that inside and start using it. Yeah, that's exactly the problem I have. The cold just locks me up tight. I found out that if I want to go outside and exercise for any length of time, I got to make sure I'm wearing thermal bottoms, thermal tops with a what am I call it? A Hennessy t-shirt over the top of that, then my shirt, then either possibly my vest. Hang on, let me grab my vest. Don't want to fall here. Yeah, my vest, nice vest, and then I'll wear one of either the big hooded one or my just one without the hood out there. And if it's really cold out there, before I put the vest on, and I'll pull a sweater on over this, layers, 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 and that way I can go out and I can do my exercise. You know, we're walking around, shoveling snow, whatever I need to do outside. And yeah, and that's the problem. The other problem I have is, you know, I talked a little about my back stuff. My knee, the cartilage in my knees is almost gone, and my ankle is getting bad too. But hey, I just keep on keeping on going on because that's what my dad taught me to do. And so, yeah, I go out, I work, I do what I can, and then I take a short break and take a couple ibuprofen and go out and do some more. And that's like the driveway here. When I shovel it off, I'll do like a quarter of it or a half of it, depending on how thick the snow is. Take a break, go out, do another quarter or half, and work my way through it. And if it's really thick, I just clear in front of the one garage stall where the tractor's parked, get it cleared out enough where I can bring the tractor out and do it that way. But I try to scrape away from the buildings and everything else by hand first before I get the tractor out there. But yeah, Barry, Q was up here with her icon. So anybody that wants to get in on the challenge, down in the description down below at the very bottom, or in the side chat right now, say it. But at the bottom is the email address. And actually, I'm going to need everybody's email address so I can set you up with or actually, I don't need everybody's. I would not like to get 3 captains. I got 1. I got Q for 1 captain. I like to get 2 more. I got to email Yossi and see if he's interested in being a captain. And once we get captain set up and we get a list of people, just usernames here, and then we can do. Then I can put it on a wheel and we can assign people to team captains. And then you can email your team captains. That's probably the better way to do it. That way I don't have to have everybody's email. But if you're interested in doing it, in the side chat now, put, yes, I'm interested. All right. And then I will add you to the list along with Q and Star. And I know Star was last night. He goes, when are we starting? When are we starting? This is great. I want to do it. I want to do it. When are we starting? And I kept saying, we got to get enough people to do it. So as soon as we have enough people, then we're going to go ahead and kick it off. But and the whole idea behind this is like what Courtney said, is to support each other. Yeah, it's a challenge, but it's more of a challenge with yourself, with the help of your team. And then, of course, your team, you want to beat the other team, so that gives you a little extra incentive. So anybody interested in doing it, just put in the chat here. Yes, I'm interested. Okay, where to begin is interested. Okay. So I'm going to put that in. I'm just going to type her in there right now. Where to begin. And Joe's interested. Homestead, Gard, Garden State, Gard. Shawnee is interested. SHAWNEE SCHAVE. Okay. So I got 1, 2, 3. I got 3 more added here. Good. All right. I would like to have at least 5 people on each team. Make it a little bit more interesting. I've set this up so we can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I did it so you can have 12 people on each team, which would be cool. But but I want to get at least 5 on each team, and we can add more people to the team as we go along. During the first month after we get it going. But I don't want to add any more people later than 4 weeks into starting it. We can add people into it as we go along. People suddenly decide, yeah, I want to do it. Yeah, but I'll just have to work back. I'll have to work the numbers on the spreadsheet so it calculates right for them. Oh. Yeah, it's been a while since my wife and I pulled pranks on each other. Hey, Gma Grows, how's it going? Hey, Brenda. All right, so right now we got Q, Star Homestead India, Where to Begin Homestead, Garden State Gardener, and Shawnee that are wanting to participate. Anybody else that wants to participate, let me know, and we can do. I'll start collecting a list of names so I can so we can do an assignment of who's going to be on whose team for the weight loss challenge. Water and ice flying tonight. Oh. No, the biggest practical joke we pull on each other is get the one to reach down behind something to try to grab something, and then we start tickling each other. Banged my head the last time she did that. So yeah. So the whole idea is here for this weight loss challenge is to help each other, and motivate each other, and to give emotional support when you hit the wall. And I can tell you, I was doing great the first time, and the first several weeks I was doing okay. I think it was about week 4. I hit a wall when the temperature dropped, and my body goes, "Nope, we're storing energy here." So anyway, so yeah, for those, I went over the first part of it. We talked about the scams and stuff, warning people about all the scams, especially dealing with weather now, and these scumbag scammers that are trying to frighten people into paying quickly, saying that they're going to shut their power off if they don't pay these bills, which they don't owe. Yeah, and then we switched over to talk about the weight loss challenge, which reminds me, I need to go back and look at the up at the top is a poll to see what it says here. So right now we got 88% say yes, 12% say no. Have you ever had someone try to scam you? And like I was saying, I don't consider emails that I know are just being shot out there bulk as someone trying to scam me. They're just trying to find an idiot. Pardon my French. Trying to find a person not on the ball to scam. All right, Adventures Outdoor, thank you. I will put you on here as well, on the list here as well. Let's see here. Adventures with EAG. No, with Outdoor Eagle. Got to get back here. Outdoor Eagle. Outdoor Eagle. Okay. All right. Good night, Suburban Hillbilly. Yes. Husband can join too. Family members can join. I see the question now. Family members can join too, but everybody, and that kind of adds another dimension to the challenge. I'm going to lose more than you do, babe. No, you're not, babe. I'm going to lose. Yeah. Okay. And so spouses can join. Family members can join, but just make sure everybody is committed one way or another to it, because we want to make sure that we go through and we have participation and everybody gets something out of it. All right, and let's see here. Okay, so just to top off here real quick, here, jumping backwards, some of the scams I get in my spam folder. Car Shield, welcome to Car Shield. No, I'm not part of Car Shield. You've received a direct deposit of $2,500. Payout verification. Welcome to Ducky Luck Casino. I got a bunch more ones. You've won the $5,000 Sam's Club cash card, and it's So anyways, let me go ahead. I'm just going to delete those now that I've talked about them. And we got, all right. Okay, I will put that in there. So let me, boom. All right, and then I'll put that there. All righty. Yeah. Now, before I forget, there have been several, such as like, I think Barry was one of them that mentioned it. There are several people that have mentioned, I don't need to lose weight, I need to gain weight. Hey, if we get 5 people together that want to, that say they need to gain some weight, we can create another team. And it'll be can they gain more than the other team loses? So, all righty, folks, we're going to kind of wrap it up here. Let me jump over and grab my data sheet on the other computer here that has what's coming up there. So, tomorrow night on Gray Man Prepping, the other channel, Gray Man Prepping, that's Gray with an A, the American way of spelling it. The topic tomorrow night is what 10 preps help you sleep at night. And some people are going, 10, that's a lot. I go, not when you start thinking about it, start going over your preps. Does this one help you sleep better than that one? You'd be surprised how some people go, wow, I never thought about that before, but having that does, take a lot of stress off and help me sleep at night. So tomorrow night is, and F Rose, what 10 preps help you sleep at night? On Thursday on Gray Man Prepping at 11:55 Eastern Time, we start the countdown for the midnight ride. This will be, I'm going to start renumbering them for 2023. So this will be 2023-2 every Thursday. And then on Friday, this coming Friday, we're redoing one that a live stream we had a problem with from Gray Man Prepping back in November on a certain voting day. And there was all sorts of problems with the internet, and a lot of people missed most of it. So we're going to redo it here, and we'll hopefully get more participation as well. Is that people will starve when the shelves are full. All right, and we're going to talk, and that has to do with the same thing happened back in the Depression. People were starving, but the shelves were full in the store. All right, and then next Monday, make sure next Monday here. Right now, I just got to mark down as open chat. If anybody has any topics they'd like to see discussed here on Camppatton Family Compound, either on Mondays or Fridays, either one, send me, make put a comment in. Better yet, just send me an email saying, "Hey, how about this for a topic?" And you can explain a little bit about it, what you think we should discuss. And it's Tennessee Tactical 1. Woohoo! Hey, Jeremy. And so, right. So we covered, so Jeremy, we covered scams and stuff. And then we got into the weight loss challenge. So if you're interested, check back on it. I do have another live stream video that I did Saturday. They did Saturday for the, where I spelled out a bunch of stuff on the weight loss challenge. All righty, and so that's what's coming up here. And so we got a bunch of other things. I got a lot of Tactical Tuesday stuff lined up through well into February. I got some other ideas of stuff coming up. If you have any, like I say, you have any ideas of topics that you think we should visit, or if there's something you remember from a year ago or so you think we should revisit, let me know about that too. All righty, folks. I want to thank Q for trying to come up here, and for Q for being a team captain. Also, I want to thank Ventures with Outdoor Eagle. He's volunteered to be a captain if we need one. He says it's not much on losing weight, but he'd be a team captain and help coordinate and give support. You'll be here for the 10 important preps. Okay, see you tomorrow night then, Tennessee. Jeremy. And so I want to thank everybody in side chat for all their input and comments and stuff. And I will see you tomorrow night on Gray Man Prepping. All right. Take care and stay safe. And now I will.